Hey guys, Josh or Latamatoa here, whatever you want to call me by is fine. Just a quick sort of video to introduce myself in more depth than our video with Kane and myself yesterday. Just about the skills, goals, that sort of thing. I've been playing RuneScape for several years, and it sort of shows with 1.3, about 1.3 bill XP. I got 200 mils cooking, dungeoneering, and range. I've always been sort of XP driven and content driven with mini games and all the trim completionist stuff. So I've only got completionist at the moment. Need to finish up player owned ports, which will be a few months away, but something to keep me busy at least. I've was free to play for the last 6 months, so I'm slowly trying to get back into it, get used to the evolution of combat and seeing what's changed. I'll cover my bank. It's not massive. Before I quit 5 months ago, I spent most of my money on the 200 mil range and then a few buyables. I've never had a massive bank. Just sort of enough to get by, really, enough to keep me busy. Well, we got 122 mil in the coin pouch. Another thing is that before I quit, I did sell everything tradable on my account. I haven't bought a lot back at all. I sort of buy it as I need it, but I haven't really been doing a lot other than a bit of skilling to get 20 mil all. So yeah, the bank's looking a bit bare and a bit shabby, so don't mind that. Yeah, first tab, just bits and pieces, currencies, whatnot, charms, a few pouches here and there. Runes, not many. I don't really go to too many places, so it doesn't justify me buying a whole ton of teleports anyway. More or less just the untradeable pots I owned, less a few pre-pots I've bought because I've started going to glaciers, just to mix things up a bit. Next tab, just outfits, collectibles. Some of my guides or videos will most likely be away from the combat side of things, looking at, I don't know, say how to get like witch doctor guides or necromancer robe guides, anything like that. If you've got advice, fire away. Open to suggestions, and that goes for Kane as well. Lots of Square of Fortune stuff. Not a lot else in that tab. This was my combat tab. Once again, looking a bit shabby, looking a bit bare. Doesn't have a lot of tradable stuff. Just the minigame, hybrid armor, illuminated books. I don't know. I've got no idea if any of this is as good or as bad as it used to be. Like I said, after a long time away, and I never tried the beta, to come back to the evolution of combat is a massive change. Just getting used to new combat weaknesses and all that. Gano, bought it for glaciers. Pretty much the only stuff there that I have bought since I came back. Next tab is capes. Pretty obvious. Got them there in the order that I got them. Sure, you've all seen those before. This tab, chaotics. Still got 1.5 million tokens or something along that, so if anything else comes out, hopefully I've got enough in the bank to buy them up. And the last tab's just random drops I've got from the little combat that I have done. Nothing fantastic there, but don't mind collecting it and seeing what it all adds up to at the end of the day. So that really is all I wanted to cover in this video, just to more or less just show you my account. Not really much else to add. Goal at the moment, 20 mil agility, 20 mil mining, and 20 mil fishing. I believe it's 20 double fishing this weekend, so hopefully I can wrap up that, and then just mining and agility, which with the new update, mining is ridiculously easy now, but agility's still crap. So yeah, I think that more or less wraps it up. If you've got any suggestions or anything along those lines, just fire away. Open to advice about what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what you want to see, like series ideas, guides, you name it. I cover them. I'm going to be covering more. Well, I'm pretty much covering what Kane won't, and Kane's going to be covering the more combat, like PVM, maybe PKing, boss hunting, and whatnot. And I'll just do extra random content more along the lines of what you might find in a trim completionist requirements list, and new quests and that sort of thing. So I look forward to hearing what you've got to say. And yeah, take care, guys.